Well, technically, I started rereading B-Boy Blues by James Earl Hardy. I'm 59 pages in. When I was younger, I loved this book. It was one of my favorites. It felt like it was something that I could relate to, and it spoke to me. It taught me so much about Black gay culture, especially Black New York gay culture. The lead character in this book, Mitchell, he breaks down some of his thoughts on Black gay culture, queer culture. That's why I feel like I learned so much aspects of Black gay culture. For instance, Sylvester's You Make Me Feel Mighty Real. I knew the title of that song before I even heard it. I realized that I should have been creating a playlist from all of the songs that were mentioned in this book. I might link that playlist in the description in case anybody wants to like listen to it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm looking forward to hearing it. Initially, when I read this, I resonated with Mitchell a lot, and now I feel like I don't know how much I resonate with Mitchell as a character at this point in my life. And Raheem, I was like, I wanted my own Raheem, and now I'm just like, I don't know if I want Raheem, child. I don't know. And now I'm being like reminded that Raheem is actually 21 and Mitchell is 27, so they have like a 6-year age gap. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, that nigga just turned 21 and you 27 with this nigga. Some of Mitchell he sounded a little bit predatory in his desire to be with a homeboy, like a hood dude. As much as he's pro-Black, he started sounding like white gays who run after Black men and run after Black dick. I have to have some Black dick, and once I got it, I was just so hooked. It's starting to sound like that, and I'm just like, I am 170 pages in, 22 chapters in. I've just been having a conversation with this book. I've been ranting with this book, arguing with this book. I feel like I might need to do one more reread of this again sometime in the future. And I'm just going to have to be putting notes into this book. But overall, it's a really good romance, a very sexy romance. It's very sexy, very sexual. They've been stooping, knocking boots, wearing each other out, just shagging. They've been doing a lot of sex in this book. There's only probably like one explicit sex scene, but there's just been a lot of sex that's been happening. And a lot of booty rubs and a lot of kissing. Like, it's beautiful, but it's also like, it pissed me off a little bit because like a week after they met, they went on their first date. And after their first date, they were just like having sex all weekend. And then for like weeks after that, and then Raheem just like unofficially moved in to Mitchell's apartment. He's not paying no bills at Mitchell's apartment, but just be up in there like stomping his feet around, talking mad loud in the man's apartment, getting a full spread of breakfast made for him in the morning just because he laid some pipe. Girl, you out here being a maid, mattress, and a mule for a man who don't pay no bills in your house? I was like, all right, girl, have that for yourself, sister, but not for me, girl. Maybe when I was younger, because when I first read this like years ago, I thought like Raheem was fine, you know, I take care of my man type stuff. Now it's just like, it couldn't be me. I'm not trying to like break my back and be tired for no nigga that ain't doing nothing around the house, and you just stomping and making a whole bunch of noise, and you acting like you run the place, but you ain't put nothing towards the bills. And oh my gosh, part of it that really set me off, he would drink out of the milk and orange juice containers and then like leave back a little drag, or like put the empty thing back in the fridge. What do you think? It's gonna like magically refill when you put it back in? It's just gonna magically refill? Like, you really expect somebody to just that is no home training. He would shave his head and like leave the hair in the sink. He would pee in the toilet. Well, he didn't really pee in the toilet. He would, like, the seat was down and he would just like pee on the toilet seat and leave it wet. And I'm like, and on the floor and all kinds of stuff, and then take his towel and his clothes off and just leave it on the floor. And I'm just like, what kind of raggedy, no home training ass nigga are you? Who is this raggedy nigga? Take him away. I don't like it. But Mitchell was also kind of getting on my nerves a little bit too. There was like a little bit of fat phobia and femphobia going on in this book, which the femphobia felt a little hypocritical because it's like, girl, you're a lady. You're a lady yourself. So I don't know why you're kind of trying to act like you was better than another girl. Like, you're a butch queen, but you're giving a lady. Relax. There was a moment where there was like an underlying, very transphobic comment that was about drag queens and about trans women. It just felt like Mitchell was just trying to say, I don't really appreciate drag queens and trans women in the community. This book is from 1994. It is set in 1994. So it was a different time. I feel like a lot of the things like fat phobia and the transphobia and like that femphobia doesn't really get called out too much. A lot of the things that I kind of complain about are things that get rectified, or at least it gets addressed. For instance, Raheem gets told about himself when it comes to like the whole picking up after yourself and not just putting empty containers in the fridge that you just drank out of. Somebody younger than him had to come and tell him like, yo, do better. Put that in the trash. If anything, put that in the trash and go buy a new one. Like, what? Throughout the story, Mitchell and Raheem have been real lovey-dovey with each other. And now Mitchell is talking about, I'm not trying to be in anything serious. I don't really want to be in a relationship. He's meeting your friends. He's meeting your family members. But you're talking about like, I didn't want anything serious. Not the way y'all are moving. Like, I mean, yes, y'all are having a lot of sex, but at the same time, with a lot of that sex, a lot of missing each other, and not just for sex, but for like the romantic, affectionate parts of it. You're like cooking for him in this way that is not just like, oh, I'm just cooking for my friend and taking care of them. I'm cooking for my man type shit. Y'all are giving each other nicknames, pet names, and stuff like that. Don't act like that's not what you want. That's not what you're doing. Talking about boyfriend in quotation mark. Bitch, that's your boyfriend. I mean, granted, it's been a month, 2 months, and then you getting jealous of like women rubbing on his head and stuff like that. He getting jealous of other people almost getting shot over you. Like, girl, y'all are in a relationship. Y'all are catching feelings. You're not being honest with yourself, and then you're also trying to lie to me. You're trying to lie to me as I'm reading the book. Girl, please. Please. I am 33 pages in at chapter 31. And baby, I have thoughts. I have freaking thoughts. First things first, Raheem, too damn possessive. You don't really own or possess anybody else. But it's still like, don't be possessive. Like, you ain't even bringing no money up in here to pay no bills. You ain't got no damn decorum, home training or nothing. You drinking out the carton and then you putting the empty milk carton and Sprite bottle back into the fridge. And then when it ain't got nothing in there, you pulling it out and you talking about, why is this empty? Like your ass isn't the one that put it in there. Just mad, inconsiderate, just disrespectful, just disgusting. You know, just want to get what you want, ain't caring about nobody else. It's about me. I want to have sex right now. Just nasty behavior. Just nasty behavior. I don't like it. He needs to get out the house. And you giving abusive tease. And you give it abuse. Get him out the house, girl. Get him out the house. And then Mitchell's on my nerves real bad. I feel like he let a lot of shit slide, but Mitchell is lusting after his cousin, and he and his cousin are like flirting back and forth with each other. And I'm just kind of like, okay, incest, girl, incest. Like, and he's just like, kiki, like, this is funny, this is gleeful, this is a good time. Oh my God. You know, me and my cousin, I lust after him. Like, if we could have run off the island to be together, I've been like, girl, go away. You and your cousin go away. Because his cousin all like flirting with him, kissing him on the lips and stuff like that. I was just like, girl, no. Get all the way out of my face with this. What are you talking about? What are y'all girls talking about? Just bugging completely out. There's been Raheem being inconsiderate, nasty, rude, disgusting, just nasty and so rude. So nasty and so rude. And then you have this bitch Mitchell talking about wanting to hook up with his cousin, but then also like some really other traumatic stuff happened to both Raheem and Mitchell. You feel sorry for them. You feel sorry for the people that happened to, but also like, nah, you two bitches getting on my nerves real bad, and I can't stand either one of you at this very blood clot moment. Get out my face. We almost to the end of this book. I completed B-Boy Blues by James Earl Hardy, and it had a nice resolution, but baby, it still had a few things that still shook me up at the end though. Okay, so Mitchell and Raheem are broken up, right? Mitchell is having like issues at his job where, you know, people are being racist and they're not wanting to promote him. I don't know, it's just not working out. So he like wants to sue them. There's Babyface, who is one of his best friend's boyfriend. Babyface is a lawyer, so he came over to look over the information that Mitchell had. So they had dinner, they sat down, they started talking. Babyface is like really getting into Mitchell talking the story, just like looking at his eyes, and then like he kissed Mitchell. And I'm just like, that's a little messy. Like I thought you was better than that, Babyface. Mitchell decides, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have sex. I was just like, so we just gonna be liberal. Like, we're not thinking ahead, no foresight. What is this gonna do to our friendship in the future? But, you know, I guess they're liberated. They're very liberal like that, even in 1994. To me, this book is a Black gay classic. dare I say, I'm gonna be mad controversial. This is an even bigger black gay classic than Giovanni's Room to me. I said what I said. All right. Even in this book, Mitchell's character read a book by James Baldwin called, I think, Just Above My Head. And Mitchell said that that is James Baldwin's real gay classic of a novel. I want to read Just Above My Head. I didn't love Giovanni's Room. I read it twice already. I said I have to give it one more, give it a third read just to be sure. Do I really like this book or not? Do I really not like this book? This I love so much, even despite all the ranting, even despite not liking Raheem, not like in Mitchell. These are complex characters with complex situations. They're flawed. They have, their ups and downs. There are the things that I like and there are the things I don't like. Parts of it where Mitchell is telling about his life experiences as being black and gay in America, black and gay in the United States of America, in New York City. And just talking about like black history, gay history, queer history, the inclusion of so much music into this that I had to create a playlist. This book felt like R&B love. That feeling that you feel when you're in love and you listen to R&B music at the same time. It has this R&B love type of feel. Although I didn't tab it like I tabbed this one, I did still have a lot of the same conversations in this copy that I did with this one. I read this book again and tab this one up too, and it is definitely a black gay classic. Even if I feel like there are times it might be a little problematic, it's also honest to the times that it was written in. If you've read this book, definitely tell me how you felt about it. Tell me how you felt about Raheem, about Mitchell. Tell me, was Mitchell a crush for you? Was Raheem a crush for you? Did you want somebody like him in your time? Do you not like either one of these characters? Do you love them still? Whatever. Do you love this book? Do you not like the book? Tell me. Let me know how you felt. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I am out this bitch like Fleek. Shout out to Peaches. Thank you, girl.